Hello everyone, I'm Christopher Rogers, and this is the Amateur Fishing Project.
We'll see what we got here. Oh yeah.
So you don't think what? Watch the troll motor, watch the troll motor.
Yeah. Oh.
In this video, I'm going to be taking y'all along with me on a fall fishing trip down to the coast. This is something that I try to do every year once the temperature changes a little bit. But to say that this year has been a mild fall would be an understatement, because what I'm expecting to find when I get down to the coast this week will be 90-degree temperatures with high sustained winds. But once we get down there, we'll be meeting up with a guide that we've been out with before, Captain Mike of Corks and Croakers Guide Service. He's someone that I'll introduce to you once we get down there. And when I post this video, I will put the contact information for Captain Mike into the description of this video. Before I get started though, I want to emphasize the importance of talking to your guide about recording videos before you ever meet up with them. And this is something I emphasize every time I go out with a guide and record a video for you, because what you have to keep in mind is taking clients out fishing is how these people earn their living. And it's on us as video creators not to do anything to impede their ability to do that. So whenever I go out with a guide wanting to record a video, I always discuss what I want to do with the guide beforehand to make sure that they're going to be okay with it, and to make sure that they know that I am willing to follow whatever rules that they set for me to get this video created, so that I can share these experiences with you. So on this trip, we're going to be going down to Galveston to do some red fishing in the marsh. We're going to have some changing conditions while we're down there. It looks like the first day is going to be bright sunny conditions with some wind, but not too much. And then we're going to have a front moving in on the second day. We'll be fishing ahead of the front, but the wind is supposed to pick up significantly while we're down there, and our fishing will adjust according to the conditions that we're presented, as they always do. And over the course of this video, I'll share that process with you and what we're doing to hopefully catch some fish to share with y'all. So stay with me, because the next time you see me, I will be down on the coast getting ready to do some red fishing, which in video editing time is going to happen that fast. All right, everyone, we're out here on the Texas coast, like I said in my initial introduction. Right before daybreak here. Looks like we're going to have a beautiful Texas coastal sunrise here in a few minutes. As I said in my initial introduction, I'm down here on the coast with my buddy Mark, and we're fishing again with Captain Mike of Corks and Croakers Guide Service. Even though his service is Corks and Croakers, we're going to be fishing with live shrimp today. Going to be fishing predominantly for redfish, trout, and flounder. We've got some wind here today, which is a good thing, a lot better than having a dead calm. It should be nice and comfortable. Temperature, even though we're here at the end of October, the temperature is supposed to be up close to 90 degrees today, which is unheard of. So it ought to be a nice day of fishing, and hopefully very shortly we'll have some fish hooked up that we can share with you. So stay with me, because all of that will hopefully happen that fast. No, he's way out there. That's a keeper.
Didn't get that on video?
I did. Oh yeah, I did. So Mike, not too long ago, I was cleaning out my garage and came across something that has been gathering dust for years. And when I saw it, I thought of you, so I want you to have it. Oh, Mike!
Darn it, that's the second pair.
Mike, try not to drop that one overboard. Yeah. Something stole me. I didn't even see it.
Shrimp's not happy anymore. There you go.
Step up.
It's a world record hard hit. Come on. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh. There you go. Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
There we go. It's still, I don't think it's... We'll see what we got here. Oh yeah.
So you don't think what? Watch the trolling motor, watch the trolling motor.
Yeah. Oh. There you go.
go ahead. I'll get it. I'll take a picture when we get done.
Yeah, you got a good one there. Getting bigger. Started to say I don't think.
Yeah.
You didn't think,
Yeah.
you didn't think that was a big one?
That's what I started to say. But yeah, that fish was coming right at me. It took me a few cranks to catch up with him before I could get a hook in him. There you go. That fish seemed to play with it for quite a long time.
And that hook was just like, just a point of that hook was barely in that skin.
Yeah.
It's amazing. That,
We
when
just
I unhook a fish like that, I'm looking at that like knowing how easily that fish could have gotten away. It's just one correct shake of the head and that fish is gone. Pretty red, yeah. Color.
Yep. He might just make it. Uh-oh. Mike's hooked up. So we've been fishing a grass line all morning up in the marsh. We moved out to this little shell peninsula out here. Mike looks like he's hooked up with a nice fish. There we go. There's number 6 there. Heck yeah. Good job, Mike.
Way to go, Mike.
Yeah. So, those of you who are watching, like I was just saying, first part of the morning we were fishing this grass line up in the marsh back here. We caught a few fish, but the bite shut off. So Mike brought us out to this, you can see this grass right here. It's a shallow spot with a peninsula that leads off in front of it with some shell on it. We've been getting a lot of bait stolen, but obviously there's some fish worth catching out there too.
All right, everyone, welcome to day 2 of this trip. It is considerably more windy today than it was yesterday. We had a nice wind yesterday. Right now and for the remainder of the day, the wind is blowing consistently at 16 miles per hour, gusting up to 25. And that's going to impact where we're going to be able to fish today, but I'll get a little more into that here in just a moment. To recap what we did yesterday, we were fishing live shrimp under popping corks back up in the marsh on the north end of Galveston Bay. And we fished a couple of different portions of the marsh. Some of it was just shoreline, some of it was shell beds off of the shoreline. And this is where having a guide really benefited us, because if we had brought my boat down here and just gone out on our own up into the marsh and tried to catch some fish, yes, we may have caught some fish here and there. We may have even gotten lucky and limited out the way we did yesterday. But it was much easier with the guide because there was nothing to distinguish the shoreline where we caught fish or the offshore shell beds where we also found fish. And having a guide really benefited us in saving our time and effort in putting us on some fish, and helped us to really enjoy the time that we spent out on the water. And again, Mike's guide service is Corks and Croakers. I'm going to include that in the description of this video for you, so that if you want to book a trip down here to Galveston with him, he can help you enjoy the time that you spend out on the water as well. So now, getting back to the conditions today. With this higher wind, we're not going, well, we could go out into the area we were in yesterday, but boat control would be very difficult and the wind would limit our ability to fish comfortably. So today we're going to go north, actually just south of Houston, into a coastal lake. And I fished this lake with Mike before. Again, I wouldn't know about this lake if I hadn't hired Mike to take me out there. And we've had success in this lake before, so even with the wind conditions today, I feel confident that we're going to have some success. And going to take y'all along with us. So as far as I know, we're going to be using the same techniques we used yesterday as far as popping corks and shrimp. And if we do anything different, of course, I'll share that with you. So let's get on the road, and the next time you see me, I will be joined up with Mike, with my buddy Mark, and we'll hopefully be sharing some tips and techniques with you on how to catch some coastal fish here in the month of October. So let's get started. All right, there you go. That's a good way to start the day.
All right, my first redfish of the morning. Live shrimp under a popping cork, like I said, out on this point. How deep's the water here, Mike?
We're sitting in about 4 feet of water.
Okay.
And they're casting a little bit shallower.
All right, good one.
What you got, Mike? Got a double going?
Yeah.
This one may be pretty all right. It's not going to be great.
Is that a nice trout? No.
There we go.
He still ate it, but man, he was right up against that grass.
Kind of quiet back there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just kind of.
Oh, well, a little. I didn't expect it to be as
Yeah.
bad.
That's a peach.
Yeah.
Over on the back of the boat. There you
There you go. There you go. Nice one. Get him. There you go.
What's interesting about that is he kind of sucked at it a couple of times and finally just popped it. He just
Don't seem to be overly aggressive today. Bad they are back here.
yeah, he's a good little fish.
Oh, there we go. There's a big one.
Sheep's head.
Yeah, we got the sheep's head.
Oh, yeah.
Got the sheep's head. Let me take a picture of that sheep's head. All right, everybody, we're about at the end of day 2, the end of our trip. We had to move around again today to find the fish. Basically what we found were a heck of a lot of juvenile redfish, which, you know, absolutely wore us out. We caught so many of them. We would have liked to have caught a few more keepers. We ended up with 3, which isn't bad. But like I said, we caught so many juvenile reds that we're just tuckered out, ready to go get some lunch and maybe take a nap. But it's been a good trip. Today, all we did was throw popping corks with shrimp up against the grass, work them off the grass, mainly on points. And like I said, we picked up a heck of a lot of redfish today, just not many keepers. So we'll be back, and when we do, we'll definitely bring you with us. So I hope that all of you have enjoyed watching this video. If you have, please hit the like button for me, because hitting the like button is just a little something that you can do to help me continue sharing this with as many people as possible. And if you'd like to follow the Amateur Fishing Project, you can hit the subscribe button, and that way you won't miss out on any of the videos that I have upcoming. So until I have the opportunity to share this with you again, wherever you may be, stay safe and have fun.